two super key features for us are the ability to do unions and lookups in Druid. So unions, right? Unions are the way that we do fact-to-fact joins. Fact-to-fact joins are, let's back up. So unions are a native feature of Druid. For anyone that's not aware, you can basically, as a data source list, when you're writing a query, you can list a bunch of data sources in there. So let's look at an example quick. Here's a common query that users would like to be able to do with a platform like with a platform like this. Right, sales date and location, and what I want to do is I want to compare sales to the sales forecast. Right, this is, this would be something that likely would be loaded into a platform like this as two separate tables. Very likely sales and sales forecasts come from different platforms, probably loaded at different frequencies. And the cost of pre-joining this would be fairly expensive. Instead, what we can do is ingest it as two different data sources, but with some common attributes. So, right, everything's got a date, that's fine. Ingested it with common location attributes. So if you've got a location number or a state or a zip code, make sure it's common. Make sure that the names are the same and everything else. Same with items. And then, on that data set, put in the metrics that are useful. And what it allows you to do then is sort of run a union and simulate what it would be like to join sales table and sales forecast. This is a really, really powerful feature for us. We use it all the time. And in fact, we've pushed on this a little bit to the point that we can also put in inventory data, or maybe something about ordering data. We can do something crazy and layer in weather data or demographic data, maybe even shipping type data. And this all gets bundled as, to a user's perspective, something that looks like a single data set. They can operate as if it's one common data set. So keys to being successful with this. It takes a tremendous amount of data architecture discipline. Simply said, your columns need to match. Anything that you expect to be a common quote unquote join key here need to match. Need to match in names, need to match in values. And then there's some optimization you maybe want to apply. We lump this together to make it look like one data set, but we don't want to query it as if against every data set every time. We do want to be selective to make sure that we're only using the data sets that need to participate in the query. And that's really for performance and efficiency reasons.